Hey everyone, how are you? Thank you, Drew, for sharing. Just turn the notifications off. So, um, there we go. So we're not interrupted. We're not interrupted. How are you guys? I'm all ready for Divination Wednesday. Look, I got my Ouija board. Cape on. So I figured, oh yeah, we'll make it exciting since it's the month of Halloween. So yeah, here we go. I don't know, what do you guys want to do today? I have, you guys know what I have. Oh, you like the witchy gnome. Okay. You got to see the Christmas ones I made. I started with Christmas because I know Mary wanted some Christmas ones, so I tried a different design. But funny enough, she likes my old-fashioned design, which is good because I'm really good at making those. But look at the Christmas one. I want to show you. So darn cute. Look at this cutie. Look, it has a Christmas tree hat. Oh my God. Oh my God. And a little scarf, and it's got the candy cane. So, yeah, this Christmas ones, if anybody wants to put in any orders for Christmas ones, I have another witch one coming up too that I made a witchy gnome out of a pumpkin. So, yeah, he's funny. I love his hat. I love it. Anyway, so yeah, so I have another witchy one coming that I made out of a little plastic pumpkin. So those are pretty easy and you don't need so many materials, so that's okay. Yeah, so that's what I've been doing, making stuff. Making stuff, just decorations. I made, look at these cute guys. Oh my God. These are the little things you get at the dollar store, and I drilled a hole in it, put the fairy lights, put the fairy light thing on the bottom with just a little, like, something around it. You could put anything around it so it doesn't really show the fairy light. And I just glued some candy pieces. I drilled holes in his eyes so it comes out better. Yeah, I have that one. This one with the color changing light from the Dollar Tree in it, the floaty one. And I just put some foam in there so his hair. And then this one has the fairy lights again and just crystals. That gives it a nice look too. Oh, thank you, Drew. And then look at this one, Drew. Oh my freaking God, really? Look how cute. These came off of, like, there was you go to the Dollar Tree and they have those Christmas ornaments that look like grapes. I cut these off the two size grape ones and just same thing. Fairy lights. Drilled a hole, put the fairy lights. The fairy light thing is underneath. Ah, isn't it cute? And it's adorable. Adorable. And I just hang it on my, like, where you would hang your pendulums. I just hung it there. Unfortunately, I should have tried to put the thing up before I glued all the bubbles, so it's a little it hangs a little weird, but I said that's okay. I still love it. Yeah, these things, yeah, these guys come four for $1.25 at the Dollar Tree. So you can make tons of them. And it's, like I said, just get one of those Dollar Tree floaty lights with this, and you could just throw that in there. I just tried some different ones, but yeah, even Walmart will have those cheap dollar grapes. They worked great for the bubbles. and the green fairy lights, and the idea to drill the hole and shove the fairy lights in for underneath it came even better. So I was like, yay! So yeah, that's what I was doing today. Making a whole bunch of that. Anywho, it looks like maybe it's gonna be only you and me, Drew. I don't know. I don't see anybody else. Ah, there's Mystic 11 Light. Hi. I'm big on the TV. Just came to seen the link. Ah, thank you. Oh yeah, now we have 4. See that, Drew? You brought good luck. I was just showing Drew all the little decorations I was making for Halloween. Yes. So that's what I was doing today. And I made a gnome, a Christmas gnome. So cute. Hey, Iron. Drew, sorry, you gotta see her again. But look at this. Look at this. Look how darn cute. Is it not the cutest little gnome you ever damn saw? So yeah. So that's what I was doing today because it was rainy again here. So I was like, let's make some crafts. And then I got so busy, I almost forgot I had to go live. So then I had to make food. Thanks, Iron. I had to make food and eat. And then my son walked in and I'm like, why didn't you text me you were coming? He's like, I did. I'm like what, 10 minutes ago or so? Like I was probably busy or, so I didn't see that he was coming home. And I'm like, sorry, I'm going live. Getting closer, but not done yet. Ooh, what are you doing? Something fun? All right. So we're here. We have divination stuff. Let me see. Let me just share the live stream on CBS too. I didn't do that. And since I don't know if Danny realizes that I'm live, I can't. If I could find YouTube. I could find YouTube. Hi, Lee. I have to make food. Also, we get skinny 5 times a day. Oh, you get skinny? How do you get skinny 5 times a day? I want to try that. I want to try it. Oh, here I am. Share. Lord have mercy. Okay. There we go. Now we shared. We shared. I had a brain fart for a minute, CBS. Oh, I meant to say Seabass, Danny's group chat. Hi, Tita sis. I'm sure you guys do not want to see Tina sis. Look, I just show you. Look how cute. That's what I've been making. I've been making stuff. Sitting down with coffee. That's good. Okay, so what do you guys want to do? Cards? You want to do something else today? You tell me what divination you want to use today. Or if you want to. I made up this game. Don't laugh, because I got these cards because I always see them. And I'm like, oh, this is probably a fun game. I'm going to get it. But once I read the directions, I'm like, it's not a fun game. Hey, Mary sis. Anyway, it's like, I don't know how, you would play it. Adult ones anyway. So I was like, no. Did you ever hear of these spottets? So I got this Halloween Spot It game. And so I decided, instead of doing it like the game calls for, I started making up stories for the cards. Like I would pull out a card and I'd look at it and I go, okay. Joe, dressed up as Frankenstein, grabbed his Halloween sack, looked in the mirror quickly before he ran out the door. When he got to the edge of town after trick-or-treating, he saw this bug who talked to him. The bug was on a tree, and he's like, in the tree, there's candy. And Joe was like, But he went a little close to the tree, and then the werewolf ate him, and the only thing left of Joe was bones. Anyway, I thought this was so fun. So one day I want to do this on live stream. I'm gonna like pick 3 of the things off the card, and you can, write 3-line story or whatever. And then whoever has the best story, but I thought that'd be fun. Have you seen her witchy gnome? Yeah, have you seen it? Probably not. Wait, let me see. I have 2. Like I said, because the other video will come out, I don't know, tomorrow, the next day. Oh, I actually think I put them outside in the hallway. Yeah, I think I put them outside in the hallway. I don't even have them in here because I didn't have any room. There's just no room. No room. Wait, I think I could take you though outside. Wait. In my hallway. I'll show you. I made a lot of stuff, guys, this week. Yeah, let me turn you guys around. Turn around. Okay. So, there's the 2 witchy gnomes. One is the one I showed you how I make kind of the regular way. And then I have this one, which I made over a pumpkin. So that's really cute. And then this. Oh. And that one. I can't, it's hard to show you guys because I'm on a big thing. But anyway. I have tons of stuff that I was making. And like I said, no room. Let me turn you around again. Turn you around. All right. Okay. 2 witchy sisters. Yes. Of course. So I show you how to make both of those. And then I show you how to make the other little doll head thing next to it. Those videos are coming. And that big topiary with the skeleton, which I love. If you see it, it's so hard to show it because it's taller and whatever. It's so gorgeous. And yeah, so that's what I've been doing. Making that, making gnomes, making witch gnomes, making Christmas gnomes, little Halloween decorations. So Tina said she wanted cards. So what is cards okay? You guys want cards today? A little coven of gnomes, yeah. Cards are good. Okay. I watch on TV and I forget to comment. I've got so many of Uncle's videos to comment on. I feel bad. Hey, Diane. All right, so if we're gonna do card readings, um, whoever wants a card reading, put a 1 in the chat. Let me write your names down. G. I write it down so I don't forget. Who's first? Who's second? Ah, you almost forgot. Tina. Okay. Mystical. Diane. Didn't miss anybody and doing good. Tina Mystical Diane. Anybody else? I knew what you meant, Diane. Bum, 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 bum. But we're reading cards today for anyone who came in and wants a card reading. We just started. We're putting down the names of who wants a card reading. So if you're interested, please put a 1 in the chat. What was the question? If you want a card reading, put a 1 in the chat. Hi, Tina. I said hi already. I'm just reading Diane's comment. Iron. Through. Okay, so we have Tina, Mystical, Diane, Iron, Drew. So we will start. Anybody else? Oh, George. Hi, George. How are you? Thanks for coming in, George. Okay. I don't know. We'll use the big deck. I don't know. The small deck. Mary, you don't want a reading? Okay. Well, Tina, it's already picking cards for you. Yes, thank you so much. I got my I'm all ready for Divination Wednesday, let me tell you. And witchy. We're gonna do all these? Oh, the mother. Okay. There you go, Tina sister. Just throwing stuff at me. So here we go. So your first card was the Sushi of Stress. The Sushi of Stress. Sushi presents its ingredients in an honest, unhidden manner, symbolizing an upcoming unveiling of the truth. You are yearning for a spiritual connection, a desire for a new experience, and a willingness to try new things. This comes to you because you might be ready to trust your instincts and go with the flow. Just do it. Just do it. It's okay. Whatever you're thinking, it's like, trust your instincts and go. The next one you got is the pie of foodie. The pie of the foodie. Okay. The pie suggests you're working on something fulfilling, symbolizing your dedication and hard work towards your goals. This cherry pie is vibrant, red, and sweet tasting. It signifies our guilty pleasures in life. It's a gentle nudge from your subconscious telling you to take a break and indulge in something you love. There you go. Trust your instincts, take a break, you're doing good. Aha, witchy twitchy. Hey, Kathy, how are you? Relax and search through your spell book. The answers are there. The pages have just been misplaced. Because you're always in demand, you can't focus on yourself. This witch has faith in you and is telling you to listen to yourself. The answers you seek will come from within. So, okay, so another one that's telling you you already know the answer to whatever is going on. All right. And the last one, thank you so much, George. The last one is for Miss Tina Sis is the mother, number 3. You are soul searching angels. The 90s hit song. Oops, I froze a second. Let me start. I even saw that on there. You are soul searching. You are looking for signs from angels. The 90s hit song From the Heights is not going to help you. Start with meditation and self awareness. It comes down to being willing to change, connect with nature, and absorb the energy around you. Stop and smell the flowers. So, this is another one. Relax, take your time, pay attention. You already have the answers. So, that was for Miss Tina Sis. I hope I didn't miss anybody coming in. Kathy, I know I said hello to you. Um, did anybody else want a card reading while I put down the pen? While I put down the cards, I have Tina, which we just did. Check. Then I have Mystical, Diane, Iron, Drew, and George. If anybody else wants one, put a 1 in the chat. Mm-hmm. Okay. All righty. No, we're not doing 50 cards. 4. Or we'll be here all day. This one? Okay. All righty then. 1, and please and thank you, Kathy. Okay, Kathy. Here we go, mystical. That resonates with me. Thank you, sis. Mary is before Iron. She put 1. Oh, she did? That's what I thought. I asked her. I'm like, hey, didn't you want a reading? Okay, Mary. Good. All right. So Rachel's first card is the Coffee of Stressed. The Coffee of Stressed. Thank you. I got you now, Mary. The universe is trying to give you a wake-up call. The divine is trying to get your attention, to get you back on track, or to stop you from being lazy. It can also be a call to awake and put your strength on. It can represent the process of seeking and finding the truth or the journey towards self-discovery. Ooh. Hi, Derby. How are you? I hope you're well, sweetheart. I loved your music the other night. Fabulous. I really love Derby's music. When I go, and I love him. I love his singing. All right. Where this is your second card, Miss Rachel, the vlog of social. The vlog of social. Vlogging is videos that teach and enlighten the viewer, like spiritual teaching that seeks to teach you to obtain higher levels of awareness and meaningfulness of life. Regardless of the content, The end path of development should lead you to greater knowledge. This is imploring you to share your knowledge and help your community. There you go. Well, Mystic does a lot of that with all her videos, but maybe we need to know a little more. She's hiding something. No way. All right, Rachel. The next one is the beer. The beer of stress. You got coffee and beer of the stressed. Here we go. This comes to you as a sign of celebrating and fun. Beer denotes the presence of a well of water, therefore representing the depths of life and of truth in our consciousness, which will spring up when we make proper contact with it. Basically, life secrets are better in our life secrets are hidden in a beer. Oh man, I almost couldn't get that out. Basically, life secrets are hidden in a beer. So basically, it's telling you, maybe if you relax and you can meditate, or you can just have something to drink, relax, and the answers will come to you. And the last one you got is the pizza of stressed. Girl, are you stressed? You got 3 stressed cards. 3. The pizza of stressed. Here we go. Oh, pizza. We love it. When this comes to you, it's a sign that you need to think more. And it's time to review your choices and attitude. It can also mean a desire for fulfillment or satisfaction in one's personal and spiritual life. You have a choice to make. Choose wisely, pineapple or pepperoni. It's your choice. So basically, there's like either now or upcoming. There's something a decision you have to make, and it's kind of telling you, take your time and choose wisely because it will have an impact. So that was Miss Rachel's reading. Miss Rachel. Oh, you'll love Drew Derby's music. You will love it. That makes sense to you, Miss Rachel? Next is going to be you, Diane. I'm rolling bones too, Jack. Yes. Oh yeah, and it's he has nice music. It's spiritual, guys, and you guys like that. Is it which one? This one? For Diane? Thank you. I'm giving all I have. Relax. What's that? Hee hee hee. Aha. Yes, we know. We know. She's showing us how to dehydrate things and all sorts of stuff. Miss Rachel does. That's Mystical Love and Light. So if you do not know her, but I'm pretty sure you all do, Rolling Bones. Rolling Bones means they're joining your channel, Derby. That's because YouTube didn't like the S word, the subscribe word. We weren't allowed to say it for some odd reason for a while there. So we would just say we're rolling your bones. And that's how you know that they're joining your channel to come visit you and give you some thumbs up and listen to your lovely music. So that's what rolling the bones means when they say that. They're telling you they're joining your channel. All right, so Diane is next. Diane, you got the nap of stress. The nap of stress. Naps provide a space for us to invent, imagine, and heal. Naps are a spiritual practice. They give you a boost of energy to be more productive, improve your mood, and it helps us get past our analytical thinking and all our and gives us and allows us to reflect. So it improves our moods and helps us get past analytical thinking and allows us to reflect. Naps are regular people's way of meditation. You're receiving this card means you need to be revitalized, your body, mind, and spirit. Yes. Hey, Wolf, how are you? Thank you all, and you are welcome to the musical journey. Yes. Okay. Next card. Wolf and Hound. I hope you're great. I was watching your video today with you guys walking through the nice woods. um, Fixing to head out on an investigation. Not too long from that. Good. Cool. Next card for Diane. You got the star, number 17. You're daydreaming by the starlight. That's fine, but don't miss the boat. An inspiration is on the horizon. The universe is shimmering on you. Follow the light, and your future will be bright. If the ship sails, swim after it. The stars are telling you to have faith in where you are being taken. So yeah, so you gotta take a nap. You gotta rejuvenate yourself, and you have something on the horizon that you need to chase. Like it wants you to do whatever that is coming up. And then you have the match of social. I've been napping every day lately. Good. The match of social. A match symbolizes the beginning of something, the first spark that starts a fire, representing the power of your thoughts. Matches stand for the fire within us all, which burns brightly and passionately when we are feeling love and kindness towards ourselves and towards others. You're having trouble lighting your life on fire. It can be helpful to use a match. So basically, it's saying do what you can to put a little oomph in your life, a little spark. Maybe you're like you're bored right now while you're napping all day. It wants you to put a fire, put a fire up your butt and get going. The next one is the Fool. Diane. They're all about the same card. You're about to embark on a new exploration. Life will throw you a lot of curveballs. Be ready. Don't let the mountain standing before you deter you from your path. Go over it, go around it. Don't give up what's seeing on the other side. Okay, so you have to go around the mountain. You can't miss the boat. You have to rejuvenate yourself and get out there. Rejuvenate and then get going. Your life is waiting. Don't let it pass you by. That was Diane. The next is going to be Miss Mary. Miss Mary. Okay. Oh, yeah. Take a cruise. Sure. You can take a cruise. But there's something that's coming up. There's something that's coming up, maybe an idea you have or something. And like they're afraid you're going to miss it, I guess. And nap on it. Yeah, it always takes a while to get Mary's cards. Sorry, guys. This one. They're very particular. Do you want this one? Yeah. All right. For Mary. Let's see. Let's see Mary's. So, Mary, the vinyl of social. The vinyl of social. Vinyls are a symbol of nostalgia and can indicate many positive things. They mark a humble beginning and an iconic status and an authentic end. Their sound is more like a live performance. It's a message to break free from our past, focus on the present, so you don't miss out on your future and future opportunities. Yeah, that sounds a lot like Mary, the vinyl. The next one for Mary is the guacamole of foodie. The guacamole of foodie. Guac is a smashed up avocado. This means you're not ready to take on a new challenge or responsibility just yet. These smashed avocados can also be a sign of a betrayal that is about to cause you a problem in your life, and you should be aware of your surroundings. This is telling you something isn't quite perfect and you need to work a little more before you can go any further. So the first card told you, no, you gotta, you gotta get going or you're gonna miss your future. The other one's like, yeah, get going, but there's one thing you have to do first. And then you got this one, which is the cake of foodie. Cake typically relates to good luck, peace of mind, and all things in moderation. Cake relieves stress and helps to heal your mind. This piece of cake comes to you in a positive light, to shine its sprinkles on the people in your life and to spread icing on your values you hold dearest. Yeah. So basically, they're giving you their blessing on whatever you're doing next because you're going to have good luck with it when you're ready. And then you got the T of stressed. The T of stressed. The value of chi translates to harmony, respect, purity, and elegance. Drinking tea is a ritual of purification and attention to one's soul, an opportunity to stop, reflect, and start again. Open your root chakra by brewing some cinnamon spice tea. It's about finding the sacred in everything and every moment in our lives. There you go. So basically, this one is a message to open your root chakra. Even told you how to do it so that you can move forward in whatever you're going to do. And that was Miss Mary. Miss Mary, did that make sense to you? Yeah, Georgia, and on a few like that. Beep, 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 bow, bow, beep. Glowing eyes. Oh no. Whose video has glowing eyes? On George's? Mmm. That tea does sound good, George. Was just reading on cinnamon and its healthy values. Yes, it made sense. Oh! Well, it told you which kind to make. You make some cinnamon spiced tea. So the not only is cinnamon healthy, but it obviously helps you open your root chakra. So, and that's something you're supposed to open right now. So good. See, made perfect sense. Sometimes I surprise myself. Yeah. See that? Iron is next. Iron is next. This is for Miss Iron, sis. Eh, eh. Ooh, okay. Oh, yeah. These two. Okay. They gave them to me all together. Like, here you go. Yeah. Except the first one. And the first one was little cute death. So the death card, a situation or relationship you were in is about to end. Thank goodness you avoided that train wreck. Let go of the old crap. That skeleton in your closet is of no use to you any longer. Fill your life with some newer, funner crap. Death wants you to know every ending lies a new chance for a new beginning. So there you go. Hey, Danny love. And your next one was the cell phone of social, the phone of social. Some people view phones in a bad light. However, a phone shows a good connection is in place, that a divine connection has been made, and a higher power is lurking about to help you make deeper connections with your spiritual side and the cosmic or the divine. Someone's trying to get in touch with you. So, something spiritual going on with Miss Iron. Then the next one was the donut of the foodies. So the donut symbolizes wholeness and infinity. It has no beginning or end. In its round shape, it's the cycle of life in which the soul passes through different stages of existence. Circles are considered a perfect form, the idea of perfection, completeness, and unity. A reminder that everything is interconnected. Spiritual reminder of the power of transformation and the importance of savoring life's moments. There you go. Oh, good night, Derby. Thank you so much for coming in. Much love to you. I'll see you soon on your live stream. Saturday here we play games. You might like that. We're gonna play a lot of Saturdays. We play different games on here. So next week we'll have a different game for you this Saturday. Your last card is the High Priestess. The High Priestess. Hey Terry, how are you? You need to get in touch. No, not with me, with yourself. Listen to those inner voices. Unless they're telling you to kill people, then don't listen. Your intuition is screaming at you. Clean out your ears. No need to look anywhere else. You have all the answers you need. So this is another one telling you, the answer that you want, you're not going to find outside. It's in there. You just got to search for it. So, yes, those were interesting cards. And that was great. Good. I'm glad. The next reading is for Drew, and then George, and then Kathy. If there's anybody who I missed or anybody else who would like a reading, please put a 1 in the chat. Sorry. Sometimes they throw things at me. There we go. This is for Miss Drew. Miss Drew. Sorry, guys. Sometimes I can't keep up with the chat while I'm doing the cards. Drew is going to be more... They're thinking about Drew, what they have to tell her more than they thought about what Mary had to date. That one? Okay. One more for Miss Drew. Miss Drew must need something. Okay. What? We're going to... Oh, okay. Miss Drew, they want to give you 5, Miss Drew. Miss Drew must need something today. Okay. So the first one you got is the Ace of Stressed. The spiritual meaning behind stress, struggles, and upheaval is, in simple terms, evolve or die. You are here to learn and make an impact. So acknowledge your difficulties, master your circumstance, and take what life throws at you. All life forms must adapt to an ever-changing environment, or not every lesson given is for you to master. So that's kind of a catch-22 card. So basically, it's like you have to just sometimes go with the flow. Everything changes, and you just have to adapt to some new changes. And when it says not every lesson given is for you to master, is sometimes just because they tell you something, that doesn't mean that's just so you can have it in the back of your head, but that doesn't mean you have to study it right now. It was for you to put in the bank, but not go full blown with it, maybe an idea for later. So that's what that card means. Your next card is the avocado of stress, the avocado of stress. When avocados appear, we are in a fertile time of new beginnings and adventures on both a conscious and unconscious level. Our dreams become more vivid and direct, while our waking life brings new encounters and opportunities that inspire us to act. Be like an avocado, give happiness to others, sacrifice for others' happiness sometimes. Be like an avocado. Okay, and the next one is the acai bowl of foodie. The acai bowl of foodie. Acai is connected to Archangel Michael, who is associated with courage, strength, and purification. The berries' spiritual meaning relate to expressing and receiving love and a heightened sensual beauty and creativity. This summons your feelings of self-worth and the confidence in one's powers. Basically, you're a superstar and you're on the right path, but you have to see that. That's what this card means. And then your next card was the cheat day of stressed. The cheat day of stressed. So you want a cheat day. That cookie just looks too good. This comes to you when you are unhappy or unsatisfied with a situation or just things in general in a current situation. This cheat day will bring about that guilt that stems from betraying oneself. That cookie is telling you a sign and prompting you to accept, forgive, and move past it. So basically, maybe you did something that you're like, I shouldn't have did that. Maybe it wasn't the right thing. This is telling you, no, okay, forget it. It's a sign. You accept it, you forgive, and you go on with your life. It's all good. Hi, Christine. How are you, sweetheart? And your last card, because some reason she needed 5 of them, is the boss lady of social. The boss lady of social. Someone who is in charge of all aspects in their life. They don't waste time, play games, or indulge in drama. Always maintaining a level-headed demeanor, steady, fast composure, ability to stay balanced in all situations. Honesty, dedication, and commitment. That's all the things this boss lady is. And this card is telling you, hey, come on, be a boss lady. So be firm with whatever's going on. You obviously have a situation And yeah, you need to be a boss lady about that situation. Yes. Well, you know what? I do too, Drew, but but you got to search sometimes for over the counter wellness. Like I chipped my tooth and I guess the nerve was exposed. I couldn't sleep. I was like dying. And I got over the counter all natural by Byron. I didn't because all the stuff that I was doing at home wasn't helping. It was all natural. It's homeopathic and it helped so much and I was like, thank God I went and I got that. I mean, it was still all natural, but it was over the counter. The stuff that I was making at home wasn't working. All righty. So that was Miss Drew. Next is George, then Kathy. If anybody else would like a reading, please put a 1 in the chat. George. Let's see what George needs to know. Something there that just fell. We'll get it in a second. But since they'll probably throw other stuff at me, I figure I'll wait. Oh, this one. Ah. Okay. George. Okay, you rewind. This one. And those two. He needs those two. Yes. Okay. So I was surprised by them, but they didn't want to give me any more. So I'm guessing these are yours. So the first one you got, which I read this for Drew too, is the Ace of Stressed. And this is the spiritual meaning behind stress, struggles, and upheaval is in simple terms, evolve or die. You are here to learn and to make an impact. So acknowledge your difficulties, master your circumstances, and take what life throws at you. All life forms must adapt to an ever-changing environment. Like it or not, every lesson given is for you to master. So, on your case, they're giving you something that they want you to learn. And they want you to become really good at this. So someone's trying to reach out to you that kind of way. So your next one is the High Priestess. The High Priestess. You need to get in touch, no, not with me, with yourself. Listen to those inner voices, unless they're telling you to kill people. Your intuition is screaming at you. Clean out your ears. No need to look anywhere else. You have all the answers you need. So Iron needed that one, I think, and so did you. Just basically, you have the answer already. Just dig it out of there. Dig out the answer. The next one you got is number 11, Justice. Number 11. It's my birthday, and you forgot. You have so much going on that it's unfair to you, to your friends, family, and to yourself. Time is slipping away. Don't fall with it. Stay balanced and focused. This card comes to you to remind you that every action has a reaction. Make sure you act fairly when you're making your decision. So there, the Justice. And the next one is the Pizza of Foodie. The Pizza of Foodie. Pizza symbolizes the desire for comfort, satisfaction, and a sense of belonging. A pizza is making the right combination to make things work. Desire for self-acceptance, so to speak. You want to have options, but you don't want to put a lot of effort into it. This pizza lets you know that in order to achieve greatness, you need to work really hard at it. So it's kind of telling you you're slacking a little on something. I guess you have a decision and you were like, oh, this is an easier way to do it. They're telling you no. Don't do it the easy way. You have to go all the way through with it or don't go through with it at all, basically. Yeah. So those cards were for you, George. I hope they worked. I know you said the first one was on spot, but you let me know how the rest of the reading went for you. And I'm just going to take, before we get to Miss Kathy, just going to take a quick break for 1 second because I've been yapping and my mouth's dry. Wow. Okay. So I'm thinking it's right on the spot. Right on the spot. For all you coming in while I light a quick cigarette and nobody sees. I want to show you. What do you guys think of this adorable one? Yes. You're back? You liked your reading? You listened to it, Drew? What do you guys think of this cutie? I don't know. I don't know why I love this little darn Christmas hat. Last one, pretty much correct. Okay. I don't know what I love about it, but I love it. I want to see the glowing red eyes. Oh, he's a candy corn. Yeah, a candy cane. Yeah, candy corn. I'm still on. I'm still on October, but I figured I'd get started making the Christmas ones because I needed some. That's me back. My reading makes so much sense. Thank you. Okay, I know I love this one too. It will. It will be worth the effort once you once you put in the full. Yeah, telling you. Yeah, no, there's no easy way to do some things. You can't get away with the easy. Like I tried to do that gnome like a different way because I saw it. I saw somebody do it, but they took so much time. I was like, I'm gonna do it an easier way. My idea almost worked, almost, but I had to tweak it for my way to work. So I still ended up doing probably as much work as her. But the difference is I don't cut good, so my way of doing it with this pretty ribbon came out way better. You're becoming like the stores too darn early. Well, I got some orders for them, and I don't, I want them to have it by Christmas. I want to make them and send it to them so they have it to put out like for Christmas. And it took me all day to make that one because I got to stand, my back and whatever. So, yeah. So that's why I made that one early, but I'm still doing. I also made all these Halloween little decors today, so I'm still on Halloween. But as I'm doing Halloween, I'm doing Christmas too. We're just doing it all. Yeah. But I do like these little guys too. This one probably my favorite, the little witchy. The little witchy. Oh, isn't he cute, Diane? I know. I just like the idea of the Christmas tree hat. I don't know why. I'm like, it's so Christmas. People may need them earlier for decoration and gift and parties and stuff. Right. And I'm whistling while I work. Oh, no, listening while I work. Okay, I was about to start singing Snow White. Sorry, Mystical. I really like those. Fred is absolutely adorable. Yes, we love Fred. And Bob. Bob is Sherry's gnome. Kathy, I'm sorry, I'm coming to you, honey. Give me a second. We're gonna finish my cigarette, then we're gonna do Kathy, and then there was nobody else, so I guess we'll chat. I'll do one reading for everybody. Everybody who's in here. Okay. I just figure, I don't know, this YouTube and the no smoking, so I can't like smoke and do things. So I'm like, yep, yep, yep. I'm hiding. That's why I'm showing you all the decorations. Doo-doo. The decorations. Ah, and you know what else I made this week that will be on? This guy is I mean, I don't know how much you could see. This guy is you put the candle melts. Anyway, I thought of this great idea, guys, which is so much better. Put your candle melts in these. And William's adorable. I didn't know that you named him William. I apologize. I put the melts in here so that I don't have to clean this and I don't waste it because I just remelt this, which was a great idea. But anyway, these adorable candle melts. Oh, all right, George. Have fun. Enjoy. You're very welcome. Thank you for coming in. So, yeah, the bat. Of course, I think I showed you how to do Christmas ones or Easter or something. I made even a cereal bowl candle. But anyway, I made these guys. So I show you how to make these little Halloween melts. I have like 4 jars of them. I only melted 2 candles. But anyway, look how cute. And so I just throw them in here and I melt them on my wax in the melter there. On the melter, and I love it. It came out so good. Yeah, so these are the ones I've been using. And then once I melt it out of here, then I put this, whatever's left, into my heart melts, and I just make heart ones again. So that's, yeah, that's what I've been doing. Tell you, making stuff. But no, it was a good idea. I didn't name him, sis. David told me his name was William. I asked what is his name, and I heard William. Oh, okay. You didn't name him, see? David named him William. It's all set. I have like 6 of those melt holders, but I'm allergic to the melts, so I... Are you allergic to all candles? Because I made these melts. I took a plain candle, plain, the white big candle from Dollar Tree, or mine was purple, has no scents or anything in it, and you just melt it and put it. You could put your own scent too, natural scent, you know? So if you, so I use them for nightlights. So you can technically, if you make your own, maybe it will be okay. I don't know what's in the, you know, in the melts that bother you, but if a plain white candle doesn't, you could just melt down the candle from the Dollar Tree, the plain white candle, and use them. Yeah, because that's how I do them. I melt down the white candles and I put my own scents. Unless the orange candle had a scent, so I just didn't do it. But usually I make the white ones. I made some with vanilla, pine, and cedar. Oh, there you go. You were allergic to the own ones you made? Yeah, I'm surprised. Yeah, because some of them. I could imagine might have something, you're allergic to, but usually the plain and you do it yourself, it's usually okay. And apple cinnamon, that sounds delicious. Apple cinnamon. Use the leftover wax from your altar candles and add drop of oil. It's messy, but you. Ah, well, get a silicone something cup. Melt when the candles melt it in there, and then and then since your candle's up above here already, and how you make them stand in here is you just like take a cigarette lighter, melt the bottom a little, and stick it in so it will stick. It will stand up, and then when it melts, it will melt in one of these, and then you could put it on your warmer, Drew, and then that's not messy. You could put a drop of oil in it. I made lavender and got totally stuffed up. Oh, lavender, yeah, lavender's heavy. For the purple, I used Fruit Loop natural oil, where I use a little peppermint. I ordered candy corn, but it didn't come, and I wanted to make the melts. So when it comes, I'll get a candle and make candy corn scented melts. I love candy corns. Yeah, that it's a good idea to put it in there. Like I said, if you melt the bottom, it will stick. Okay. Yes. Kathy's reading. Kathy, Kathy, Kathy. Oh, yeah. Well, the plain one is okay. If you put a drop yourself, I guess it's okay. If you put one drop, but I guess it will have to be something natural for you, for your allergies. What does Miss Kathy need to know? Do we know? Oh, thanks. Now they're messing with me. They're like, okay, fine, here. Have 25. No, I only wanted 4. I only wanted 4. What's that? Okay. Okay. And that one, she needs to know that much, Kathy? Okay. Better better give you all the ones they threw at me since I angered the the spirits. I was like, come on, she doesn't need to know. They're like, Peh! She needs to know all this and more. I'm sure. But well, actually, they gave you 6, so I better read them all to you. Here you go. The first one is the Ace of Foodie. Ace of Foodie. Oh, it's the allergies. I'm not allergic to everything, thank goodness. Almost. Oh, gosh. Yes, a big message. So, a symbol of appropriation. It's a spiritual and energetic effects on your body and mind and spirit. In almost every culture, food has played a dual physical and spiritual role. Food in modern social society indicates status, power, and wealth of an individual, connected with sacred ceremonies, storytelling, and drumming. Food unites communities. So usually when you get this, it means either you should have a get together with friends you haven't seen in a long time, or you have an upcoming get together. So the other one is number 15, the Dark Lord of Coffee, which is really what the devil card would be. The Dark Lord of Coffee. You played with the Ouija board again when you know you shouldn't have. Now you have to face the demons you have summoned. Re-examine your choices. If you dance with a Dark Lord, you may be stuck with him. Look around. Hell, you may have the key to your own freedom, but it's up to you to unlock the door. So basically, it's telling you if you're feeling stuck in a certain situation, you have the key. It's up to you to unlock it. It's up to you to get yourself out of the situation, whether you put yourself in it or someone else did. You're the only one who could get yourself out of it. There you go. That was that one. Then you have the selfie of social. The selfie of social. The Dark Lord of Coffee. Yeah. Good job. You know these things, sis. Yeah, they're good, these cards, right? I did a lot of work on them. I'm glad you're liking them. The selfie of social. Photos symbolizes a way to convey emotions or ideas that can't be articulated with words. It represents abstract concepts such as love, hate, and death, and more literal through objects like flowers, animals, and nature. Photos signify your memories. A picture is worth 1,000 words. This is a call to remember multiple ideas with just one thought. So basically, hey Jen, how are you, sweetheart? So basically, this card, when it comes to you, is telling you that an article or something you saw or read that had a lot of different information in it is going to help you with one situation. So to keep it in the back of your head because you're going to need it. So then you got the cat lady. The cat lady, which is number 8. So you have a problem. It's okay. You're strong and you have a great character. That's why you and I hang out. We are both stubborn. So all we can do is triumph. The cat lady is here to tell you to go kick this problem's ass and you will come out on top with more power than you did before. So Kathy definitely has to have a push to do something. And we're here to push you to do what you need to do, Kathy. We're all here for you. So this one is called the cheat day of stress. Actually, Drew got this one too. You want a cheat day? That cookie looks too good. This comes to you when you are unhappy or unsatisfied with things you have achieved or in a current situation that's going on. This cheat day will bring about guilt that may stem from betraying oneself. So the cookie is telling you a sign and prompting you to accept, forgive, and move past it. So this is another one like you're maybe like, oh, I shouldn't have did that. Why did I do that? It's telling you, well, it's too late now. You did it. Don't cry over spilled milk. Get over it. It's cool. It's a new day tomorrow. And then you got the Fool. And the Fool is you're about to embark on a new exploration. So life will throw you a lot of curveballs. Be ready. Don't let the mountain standing before you deter you from your path. Go over it, go around it. Don't give up on seeing what's on the other side. So it's telling you, again, whatever is coming your way, you know, you can handle it. Don't worry. So there you go, Kathy, darling. I guess you needed to hear all that. It gave you 6 cards. They wanted you to hear that. And they were all good and they all went together. So there you go. Hey, Jen, we're reading cards. And that was Miss Kathy's reading. And that was actually the last one we did. 9. Well, we did a lot of readings, right? Well, not really. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 readings. Wow, powerful messages. Thank you. You're very welcome. And I hope that makes sense. And I hope you know. Like it said, We are stubborn, so we're going for it and we're here to help you. I love your cards. Thank you so much. You're still here. Thank you so much for being here. I'm glad you're listening to my lovely voice. I'm sure you're thrilled to death. Anywho, is there anybody else who's here who did not get a reading, who would like a reading? Put a one down in the comments. Otherwise, then you'll have to really listen to me talk. Thank you, Jen. Jen, I made these cards. I did a lot of work. I looked up all the meaning of like food and different social media things like phones and stuff to try to make tarot cards more modern and more understandable and more meaningful now for this day and age. Oh, Jen, good. I'll read you one. I'm still here. Had to figure out how to unrestrict someone on Messenger. I did it by accident. Hey, Eddie. Oh, thank you so much. They did go good together. Yeah. I surprise myself sometimes. And when I make these cards, I go, you know, I made a few decks now, but the Wheel of Fortune, this one too. Okay. And that one, and that one. That's for Jen. Okay. Here we go then. Here we go. So the first one is the Wheel of Fortune, number 10, the Wheel of Fortune for Jen. In the revolving train turnstile of your life, you never know what you will be dealt. Look at it this way. You have a 50-50 chance it will be good. So give that shit a spin. You may get lucky. It's your destiny to change. I mean, even a broken clock is right twice a day. So it's telling you, go ahead and press your luck. You know, you don't have anything to lose. And then they gave you the guacamole of foodie, the guac of foodie. Guac is a smashed up avocado. This means you're not ready to take on a new challenge or responsibility just yet. These smashed avocados can also be a sign of betrayal that's about to cause a problem in your life. And you should be aware of your surroundings. This is telling you something isn't quite perfect and needs to be worked on before you can go any further. So, a situation that's coming up, you're going to need to work a little harder before you make the decision. You need to do something else before you make the decision. It's a two-step process. The feminist of social. It's a tongue twister. The feminist of social. Feminist spirituality is a commitment to bring about is feminist spirituality is a commitment to bringing about in oneself and in the world an alternative vision of justice and equality for all. Look within yourself. What can you teach the world? And what can you learn from it? Humans were created to exist in harmony and equality, associated with Venus representing your values. So basically, this is telling you you have something else that you can give to the world to make it better. So give it. Give it out freely. So that's kind of something maybe that you wanted to do that you think would help people, but you're on the fence about it. That's probably telling you it's all good. Then you got the coffee of foodie, the coffee of foodie. Coffee is bold and full, light and dark, strong and weak, rich and complex. It has a smoky mystery to it that the mystics believe that coffee could facilitate the experience of enjoyment in beholding hidden mysteries and obtaining great revelations. This comes to you to aid in obtaining a deeper understanding and to strengthen your connection with the divine. So, yeah. Maybe you're having like something spiritual coming up, like and that's there to help you. And then you got the griller, number 4, the griller. Do you feel trapped? Not physically, but maybe mentally. Your mind is playing tricks on you. Don't give it a second thought. Imagine you are eating ice cream. At least you won't gain any weight. A locked door is only a wall to those without the key. The griller tells you that you hold immense power over your own life. So, yeah, it's just reminding you you have the power to do anything you want. And that was Miss Jen's reading. That was really good. And actually, besides the guacamole, we didn't get any of those cards today. So that was pretty good. So I hope that made sense to you, Miss Jen. Yeah, I thought it was a nice reading too. Thank you, Drew, for being here still. Waiting to see what Miss Jen said about her reading. See, Miss Jen, I have my Divination Wednesday shirt on. Wednesday, I should say it's not a shirt, it's like a poncho. That was a really good reading, Jen. Yeah. I always giving myself. I do a lot of animal rescue stuff. See that? So it says, everything it said you have the power to do whatever you want. So do it. Do it, girl. Do it. There might be something else even that you want to do, and you know, maybe you haven't. But it said you could do whatever you want. Hey, Beth. I think it made a lot of sense. Um, and I like those cards when it tells you, yeah, go ahead, do whatever you want. Got a 50-50 chance it will be good. You have the power to change your life. Everything's cool. Those are good ones. Where did you get that poncho? Oh, I got it on Halloween Express, which is run by Oriental Trading. And I got a few ponchos because ponchos are cheap. They're like $11. So you don't need a whole costume. And then you could get like 2 of them and you could have 2 different ones. So I got this poncho. I got one that looks like a ghost. A ghost poncho too. I don't know why I hit you. Sorry. Yeah, because like I said, then you just throw them over your clothes and it's really cool. But because Halloween costumes, sometimes they want a lot of damn money. I remember one year we had a work party and I said I'm gonna make my own costume. Although I didn't really think about how I was gonna sit. And thank God I put a jumper under it. But anyway, I made myself a present. So I had a big bow and I had suspenders with a box, and like pretty leggings. Thank God I had a black dress underneath this whole thing because try to sit at your desk with a box on. It was not easy. But it is a cute costume if you're just gonna walk around. You're not gonna sit. But it was cute. Yeah, so I was a present. Hey, Beth, darling. Beth, we were reading cards. Do you want a card reading? We did, everybody. If you would like one, I'll be happy to read it for you. Yeah. How's the boys? The boys are good. I see Cody, when he does his lives. You wear tights under a box. Don't ask how I know. Yes, I wore tights and a dress, for the sleeves and everything. And I put the box over my whole ensemble. The box was held up with suspenders. And I had this pretty, bow, and then yay, box. I wanted to dress up as a slave and Jen be my slave owner. There you go. What do you need for that? Only like a leash and a whip, right? A leash and a whip. Sounds good to me. Yes, please. Okay, Beth. Beth. What does Beth need to know? Beth. That's not funny. I think he meant like, husband slave. Which actually, is kind of funny because that's how most men think. I know you wanted her to have that one. Oh, okay. And these, huh? No. It is funny because he's saying it. I thought, like I thought two things: sex slave, or like, like how husbands feel like they're a slave in the marriage. That's how I took it. That's why I said with the whip, because sex slave. Yeah, good. No. Leading a float of 5 years old of the Santa parade. No one cut armholes in them. Oh no. What? No armholes? That's craziness. No, I didn't. I had the box under my arms. That's why I had the suspenders. Yes. Falling everywhere and they couldn't get up. That's hysterical, actually. Who made those? Okay. Here we go, Beth. Yeah, I should know the teachers were probably PO'd at those mothers. Like, what dumbass? But like I said, I had the suspenders, so it was under my arms. So, but still, it was annoying. Either way, it wasn't a good idea. I don't know who thought of that. So the first one for Miss Beth, you got the surfer. The surfer, number 7. We're on a ghost hunt. Don't be such a scaredy cat. Don't be afraid. We have each other. If a ghost scares you, scare it back. The boos are inside you. Focus. Pay attention. The surfer is telling you limited thinking won't get you anywhere. Combine your mind, heart, and spirit, and you will be an unstoppable force. Yes. Then you got the avocado of stress. The avocado of stress. When avocados appear, we are in a fertile time of a new beginning and adventures on both a conscious and unconscious level. Our dreams become more vivid and direct, while our waking life bring new encounters and opportunities that inspire us to act. Be like an avocado. Give happiness to others, sacrifice for others, and be happy. Be the avocado. The boozer inside you, yes. The pizza of stressed. The pizza of stressed. You have an investigation on 28. There you go. Oh, pizza. We love it. When it comes to you, it's a sign that you need to think more and it's time to review your choices and attitude. It can also mean a desire for fulfillment or satisfaction in one's personal or spiritual life. You have a choice to make. Choose wisely, pineapple or pepperoni. It's your choice. So basically, it's telling you you have a choice to make. Make sure you review it, and it could be personal or it could be spiritual choice you have to make. But review it well before you make your choice, because otherwise, you made your pizza and then you're gonna have to eat it. And then you got the vinyl of social. Vinyls are a symbol of nostalgia and can indicate many positive things. They mark a humble beginning and an iconic status and an authentic end. Their sound is more like a live performance. It's a message to break free from your past, focus on the present so you don't miss out on the future. That's the vinyl. I'll take both. And we just had pizza. Ooh, yeah. There you go. I can't decide. I'll take them both. Yes. Yes, it definitely is. Well, she does have a personal life, I'm sure, Drew. I'm sure somewhere in there, Beth has a personal life too. What kind of investigation are you going on, Beth, on the 28th? Is it a secret or? You're very welcome. I hope that made sense to you, Miss Beth. Ah, you're still working, Eddie? Yes, pizza. We'll be here just now if we send out pizza vibes. Abandoned asylum, prison, hospital. Wow, that sounds fun. Yeah, that was a good reading. Oh, you're on your way home. Okay. Don't text and drive. I haven't seen Eli. Nope. He didn't come for the pizza. And last time I gave him a reading, he actually didn't get the pizza card. I was surprised. But it's kind of funny that, Oh, do you sell them? Yeah. What I was thinking of doing was actually making a PDF of the cards and like selling the PDF cheap so I didn't have to ship the cards, and because it gets quite expensive. You need the stickers, you need the card deck and whatever. But I figured if I made a PDF of them, I just have to get my button gear and type them all out, on a PDF, then I can sell them on the PDF, and then you guys, give $5 in my PayPal. I'll send you the the link, and then you guys can, print them out and put them on whatever you want, cardboard, whatever, make your own cards with your own pictures. But I can, just write out what the card meanings are, since I did so much work on the tarot card readings, what they mean, what they're about, what each suit is about. So you're going to sell them on PBS. PDF, isn't that what they call it? PDF. A file, I think that'd be cool. I mean, because everybody has a computer where they can open it, or even your phone can open a PDF file, and you could be like, write it down on your own cards. Because otherwise, like I said, it'd get expensive. I'd have to sell each deck like $30 if I make them. And then And then you'd have to pay the shipping, and some of the shipping is crazy. So I figured, nah, if you make it like, if I just type it out and sell the file to say the work that I did, that would be better, I think. I don't know. I can make them for you if you want. If you don't mind spending money, I don't mind making them. But I think it'd be easier as a PDF. But you guys let me know. Yes. Oh, I got it right. Okay. I wasn't sure. I was like, maybe I said that. Did I say PBS? Jen. I know Jen. Jen, you still here? You want to see this cute? Look at the cute. Cause I made it today and I just love it. Even though it's not Christmassy time. Look, Jen. Look at the gnome. Jen kind of has the same taste as me. She'll be like, whoa. I think so. Use pirate ships and the shipper is cheaper. Pirate ships. I knew you'd love it. The hat's like a Christmas tree. That's Candy Cane Gnome, yeah. Candy Cane. Yeah, I just made him today. I just tried something different. I was like, I want to make his hat look like a Christmas tree. Can I do it? And I think I did. I think I did. Beth, isn't it cute? So yeah, I'm gonna start my Christmas ones for Miss Mary. And I made this one. I'm like, I don't know if she likes those ones or the other ones, but she likes the other ones. But I happen to think now I'm gonna have to send this to my daughter and her fiance. Like I'll make another one and a baby and send them a family like this for a present for them because I didn't know what the heck to get them for Christmas. I think that's what I'll do. He's perfect for Christmas. I want one. Yes, I make them and I sell them. These little guys are $18 for the ones with the Christmas tree hats. If you guys want one, you can pay. Well, first you message me on Messenger. I'll make one, send you a picture, and then figure out what your shipping is. And then if you want it, I ship it to you. Yeah. I should have started those if I figured out they were going to be so cute. She wants one now. Yes. I love the witchy one the best. I do love him too. I got one, a Fred. Oh yeah, Fred is she got a Ghostbuster one. He's wearing a Ghostbuster outfit. He has the Ghostbuster sign all over him. Yeah, I make tons of them. Tons and tons of different ones. I don't know. I made the witch ones. I show you guys how to make them. They're not easy, and because the out cost is so expensive to buy them, it's actually cheaper if you just want one to just, buy one. But if you like are crazy like me, I was like, oh, I'll make them and sell them. But at first, like besides my friend, nobody was buying the gnomes. They would buy my pendulums and the like the protection necklaces and stuff I would make, but nobody was buying the like I made these beautiful sun catchers. And Misty got one and she loves hers. It's hanging in her house. Oh, thank you guys. You need to make a witchy Christmas gnome girl. I can probably do that. Yeah, you have the stuff to make them. So I have videos on how to make them, Beth, so you can definitely make them. Well, the Christmas one, not yet. I just filmed that one today because I just discovered how to make this one. You think it's talented, Kathy? You should play the banjo. I have not played any banjos yet. Dun, 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 dun. I have to finish watching your gnome video. Yeah, today I made the witchy gnome, which is basically the base for all my gnomes. It's just how you make their hats and how, what you decorate them with. The base of my gnome is always the same. Witchy Christmas one sounds cute. Yeah. It's beautiful too, the one Misty has. Yes, she picked it out, the purple one. But but I wasn't getting any orders for the gnomes, so I was like, okay, I have a whole box of stuffing in my grandmother's garage. Like, what the hell am I gonna do with all this stuffing? So then I'm like, I guess I'm gonna have to make them for presents and stuff, So I sent some to the girls for presents because I'm like, I don't have any room. I don't have any room. But like the little ones, like, yeah, like I make all sorts of ones. There's my old-fashioned one. That's my favorite. The old-fashioned ones with the old-fashioned socks are my favorite. But anyway, I did make sort of a witchy Christmas gnome last year. She has a sled and everything. She has a Christmas sled. She has her little broom. See her? She has she has her broom. She's cute. She was my witch from last year. She's sort of Christmassy. She has a Christmas button. I didn't want to make her too Christmassy, but instead of like really on a broom, she's on a sled. So that was my Christmas witchy one last year. The old-fashioned gnomes are the best. Yeah, don't you like it? It's pretty. I like the socks. We don't need Shawshank Redemption up in here. She's super sweet, yeah. She's a witch, Halloween. She's a Christmas witch. Yeah. She's a witch that's celebrating Christmas on her. She likes it. She likes it, so that's it. That's her on her. She has her broom in one hand, some candy, and she's on her sled. So she is cute. So I did sort of try to make a witchy one. She's adorable, yeah. Yeah, they're definitely good presents. They're cute, especially if you do them in characters. Yes. Ah, thank you, Terry. Making one for each. I do have. Oh, well, I do have one for every. When you run out of stuffing, you can always use stuffing from old pillows. I'm never going to run out of that stuffing. I ordered by accident. Well, not by accident. This was all stupid Michael's fault or Joanne's or whatever. They had a big, humongous box of stuffing on sale. So I ordered it, right? Because it was really cheap. So I ordered it. And then they're like, oh, no, it's out of stock. So I'm like, oh, okay, so cancel that. Obviously, I have a credit, right? And they're like, oh, yeah. I'm like, great. And I'll take, what's cheap, So I got these 4 big, humongous pillows. They were on sale. She goes, these are so cheap. Look at these 4 pillows, which has a lot of stuffing. Like they were big pillows. I don't know what she told me. Were like $15. And then I still had more credit. So she gave me the little box of stuffing. I go, great. Well, it didn't cancel the other order. So I got the stuffing and stuff that I even called. Like I had to look on my credit card to see if they charged me twice, but they didn't. She didn't cancel the order. She used the money from the other order to pay for the new order that she sent me, these 4 pillows and the little box of stuffing. And then I got the big, humongous box of stuffing too. So I'm like, what stuffing could you possibly have? So I could stuff every pillow in the world. I was making pillows too, I make pillows too. Well, I've been sitting on these for a while, so they're a little flat. I gotta pop them up, but I've been making pillows. And I made pillows out of all sorts of things. This is actually, you're not going to believe, the dollar store has that fabric that you roll out. It's just 2 pieces of fabric from the dollar store that I glued together and put this ruffle. That was it with the fluff inside. So it didn't cost like anything, because like these are $1.25 for these roll out. You know how they always have these drop cloths. I don't know. And I used I love this pillow too, my long pillow. This was a bath rug that was on sale at a discount store near my house for $6.99, and so fuzzy. And I stuffed it and I glued it. I folded it in half. I glued it. I left one side open. I stuffed it. Look how big and nice this pillow is. Like I put it where I want to put my feet up or something. So nice. Yeah, I was stuffing everything because I have so much stuffing, guys. You have made snow indoors. Yeah. I didn't know what to do with all this stuffing, so I made a whole bunch of pillows. I gave a lot of pillows away for Christmas last year. I got dollar store. I'll show you. I made all these on videos too. Dollar store. Hey, you. These were like from the dollar store. They had what do you call them? To put the plates on, placemats. I glued them together, left one side open, stuffed them, and made these pillows and gave them for everybody for Christmas last year. Different like pillows. So they could have like a Christmas pillow, and then they could put it away. And since it wasn't like super expensive, like, you know, go to the store and you want a pretty pillow like this, they want, you know, they're going to charge you $20 home goods for one pillow. No. $2.50 because $1.25, $1.25, and stuffing. And if you get like an old pillow or a cheap pillow from one of the discount stores, you could stuff a lot of stuff. Yeah. So that's what I did. So yeah, I totally been stuffing stuff. Sis, I do the same with the placemats. Yes. And I have all different ones, Halloween placemats and everything. So yeah, I'm trying. I want to make a nice spider web one. So that's my next thing. I got a spider web shaped one. But you can't put the spider, when they have shapes like that, when you turn them around, they don't match. So I got black felt. So I'm going to glue the spider web to the felt, cut out around the edges, leave one side open so I could shove it and just do that. I'm going to make a nice spider web one. I want to make pillow slips with zippers for my clothes in the van. Want to make pillow slips with zippers. What about Velcro? You can make them with Velcro super easy. I don't know how to do zippers, but I tell you, if you hot glue, and if you want to make it big, take a sheet. You take the top sheet, you know, you fold it in half. I mean, if you know how to sew good, I don't. I glue everything. I glue it all. You could take a sheet, cut it in half, then fold it in half, glue the long side and the small side, leave that side open, and just glue the Velcro to the top, and then Velcro it, pew, and you have a big one. Do that. Velcro's easy to put on because you can glue it. You could glue it on regular pillows. You can even get a laundry bag and cut off the drawstring part and glue the Velcro on either side and close it with the Velcro like that too. Then you don't have to sew anything. A sofa pillow starts at $18 to $20 each. Yeah, cheaper getting the placemats. It is cheaper getting the placemats. I have a sewing machine. Can put zippers in way. Oh, probably faster than glue and Velcro. I don't know. I don't know how to, I cannot, I can sew by hand. So if it's something little like a button, a little slip, cut on your seam, I could do all that. If I have to sew, and I mean, I could technically make you a dress hand sewing. I don't know, and I can't figure out, and I've tried forever how to use a damn sewing machine, and I can't do it. I can't thread it. It always gets stuck. I can't, like, I've almost, went over my fingers, so I decided I'm not using sewing machines. If I have to, really, if I have to sew, I could sew. Otherwise, but I don't know if you cut off the top of a laundry bag and just glue on Velcro, or even if you just hand stitch on the Velcro on the top, that's going to be big. And then you don't need any fabric or anything, because you could get those dollar bags over here near the discount store near me. The nice fabric laundry bags are $1.99, and that's pretty good. And you just, like I said, put Velcro. I mean, you can have a zipper, but zippers break. I think the Velcro will be easier. Now I'm thinking, damn, that's a good idea. I can make a whole big Velcro bag for all my stuffing. You can sew it. The zippers are easy if you sew. I guess so. I don't, it'd have to be some heavy duty zipper. If you're going to put a whole bunch of clothes in it to zipper it, you know how sometimes then the zipper gets stuck because you stuff it? Velcro doesn't. Ah, you're leaving, Drew. Good night, Drew. Much love to you. Thank you so much for coming in. Yeah, we're just chitty chatting. And for anybody who didn't see my little guys that I made, look at these guys. I'm loving these guys, loving them. And they're just like they're just the little fairy lights. This one has the fairy lights. I've been sewing since I was 10 years old. My mom taught. They taught me how to cut out a pattern and use a pattern and sew it by hand. And I did. I could sew you a whole dress by hand. And then after, because back in the day, everything had to be by hand. And then after you learn everything by hand, how to make a dress and jeans and everything by hand sewing, which is a pain in the ass with jeans especially. After you do all that, then you can learn the sewing machine. I couldn't learn it after that. I just sewed everything by hand. So that's how I do, by hand. I love them. I freaking love these little guys. This one has the dollar store. This one just has the dollar store floaty light in his head. Close that up, stick him back in your head. Yep. I can sew so it looks like it was machined. Oh. See that? No, I did a good job. Like, I put this stuff on over the seam of the glue, like I folded it over. So you can't actually tell it was glued. It kind of looks like it was sewed. I did a good job. I did a good job. I used these lights because it was my only green ones left that were, the button broke, but to turn them off, you have to use the scissor because the button broke. Yep. But I figured we'll save them. We won't run out of batteries. I'll put them on every time you guys are on with me. My orange candles. So I don't have to get batteries, those button batteries. Every time I get button batteries, do you notice? I'm pretty sure if you did it in a past life. I was too young to be sewing by hand the way I did, or crochet, or knit worth a darn. I don't think I can remember how to use a sewing machine. And I used to make clothes all the time at school. At school, when I was in school, Christine, I thought we were the same age. Anyway, my school must have been cheap. They didn't have sewing machines. She taught us patterns, cut out and sew all different stitches by hand. By hand. So once I got to the machine part, I was older. I was like, no, I can't do this. So I didn't. I just sew everything by hand. Yeah, of course. The machine is easier. I got the little one. I got my friends like, look at this, $5. It's a little mini sewing machine, so you can sew your little pillows fast or whatever. I'm like, oh yeah, just put it through and it sews. Even my aunt, who knows how to use a sewing machine, I took it over to her. I'm like, show me how to use this. She goes, no, I can't. By the time you put all the rolls on and try to get it through, you can't. It's like, we were insane. I'm like, no, forget this crap. Back to this drawing board, which is why I use glue for everything. Otherwise, I could probably make really cute gnomes if I sewed them, but I could sew the gnomes by hand. It's possible, but changing of weather is kicking my ass. Yeah. I failed grade 9 home ec because the teacher said there was no way I made it. Hated her. Oh, no. There's no way she said there's no way you did it by hand or there's no way you made it, period. That was my acting teacher talking about that. I, I said I can't sing worth a damn, but I can act, right? Because I'm funny. So I'm gonna go be an actress. So bad enough, my mother told me, you're too fat to be an actress, and I was like, no, there's, normal size actresses. I didn't consider myself fat at the time. I was hormonal, thing. And then I was super skinny. They were like, you're too skinny, eat. I'm like, you fucking were calling me fat for years. Now you're telling me I'm too skinny, eat. Go screw yourselves. So anyway, she told me I was too fat to be an actress. My mom. I love her. She was trying to help me, but it was just that, when you get your period, you get chunky, right? But anyway, I was going to be an actress. So I went to acting class in school. The acting teacher hated me for some reason. She didn't even give me the part of the mute in the school play. I was set design and pictures. I took all the pictures. I made the whole set, and I did, which is harder, I think, than the stupid mute part in the play. Anyway, and I did the pictures, I did the set design, I did the programs, all that stuff, But I was like, how come you only do musicals? Don't you know people can't sing? Just because they can't sing doesn't mean they can't act. Like, this is acting class, this is not musical class. I took music. He didn't make me sing. What the frick, like. Anyway, it was acting class. And purposely, I think because she hated me so much, she decided that she was going to never do a play that wasn't, a musical. And I'm like, this is acting class, like, So anyway, I think she failed me for 2 years straight. And the third year, I said, this biatch, I don't care. I'm gonna really piss her off, right? So for our final, for our final, you had to pick a play and you had to act it out, like, and you had to be like, so you had to pick a scene, I guess, that was long that you could play only by yourself. So, these people picked all weird ones. So I picked like the hardest play imaginable, where the woman has multiple personality disorders. So I had to play 3 personalities in this one skit and whatever. So I did that, right? And and so I do the skit, and when the finals come, God forbid, I mean, I got the highest mark in the class, but she couldn't leave that alone because she knew she could. I would have, I would have got the like damn principal involved, right? But so she gave me the highest mark, but she couldn't leave it alone. She had to say, I'm giving the highest mark in the class to Christina, but it's not because she did the best. Listen to this crapola. See, now you had to get me started, Iron. She goes, it's because she did the best of to her ability. She tried the hardest, basically. Because everybody else, was easy for them, so they didn't try hard. But because I did the best to my ability, that's why I got the highest grade. Can you believe that shit? I was so darn pissed. I was like, I hope this woman drops dead. I never wanted anybody dead except that lady. I was like, I hope this woman drops dead. That's so rude. All right, let me go back and read because now I was going on. I love history too. I love workshop class. Oh, I did like that class. I took fishing class and I made a fishing rod. They taught us how to make a fishing rod, and then we went fishing at the end with our fishing rods. That was good. My first sewing project was an apron. I made it for my mom. She was so proud of me. Kept it and would use it. Ah. And the year after you left. No, they let us take it. So I was happy that they let us take fishing. Otherwise, I would have made a big stink about that. And I was sick to my stomach because they put us on this little tiny boat, and the weather was so bad, the boat was going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I was in the bathroom almost the whole time, but I caught 2 fish, and only one other person caught a fish. So there you go. Bathroom sick and all, and I still managed to catch a damn fish. My mom still has the dress I made, wooden candle holder, and now I think about it. Ah. They had us make candle holders out of wood, yeah. That rotten bitch, yeah. Good night, Mystical. Much love to you. You're very welcome for the card reading. Thank you so much for coming in and sitting here chatting with us. Oh no, some of the teachers were fresh, but that's what she said to me. She like couldn't leave it alone. Like, yeah, I should have took art class. Like, I did take art class one year, but I wasn't too good at drawing. I thought I would be better at acting, but I didn't know it was going to be musical acting. That's not what that said. It said acting class. And I didn't know she was going to hate me so much. So, who knew? Anyway, I wanted to become an actress just so, like I wanted to be on the big screen and I wanted to find her just so. Technically, I am on the big screen in Drew's house anyway because she has me on the TV. So technically, I am on the big screen. I had to contend with nuns who hated every Catholic school. Ah, yeah, nuns. Now they're getting better. My friend's son goes to Catholic school, and they're so nice. The nuns there. I'm like, but now I think it's because you don't have to be a nun to be a teacher in Catholic school. Before you had to be. Now you don't. You used to use the rulers. Yeah, yeah, because he goes to St. Joseph's over here, and he loves it, and the teachers are sweethearts. So I'm like, but they're not nuns. She's like, no. I'm like, oh, okay. If you're lucky, yeah. I need to go to. Oh, Kathy, thank you so much. You're very welcome. Much love to you. I'll see you again soon. We'll see you again Saturday. Danny and I will be live. We'll be playing a game. I'm trying to figure out what game we're going to play, but we'll be playing some kind of game or trivia or something of the sort. Something, Family Feud, some kind of game. We'll play it. Mm-hmm. So yeah. Well, we've been 2 hours. My mom was raised in Catholic orphanage. The story she told me. Oh, well, any orphanage, I think, no matter what, Catholic or otherwise, is not good. But if it's run by all nuns, the only places that are good that's run by nuns is like when my mother, when they knew she was just gonna die of the cancer, there was nothing else that they could do. We put her in this place in the Bronx. It was a Catholic place, and it was like the last chance place. Catholic, what was it called? Geez, Catholic something. But it was like a home for people like that were at their last days, but their family. I couldn't lift my mother. I couldn't wash her. I wasn't administering medicine, when she needed morphine or anything. I couldn't do any of that. So they had her there. And oh, those nuns would go and talk to her and because she couldn't move. It was in her neck and everything, so she could move her hands so she could hit the buzzer for them. Like they gave her a bell, and she was right across from the nurses, so she would hit the bell when she wanted something, which was mostly ice chips. When her mouth was dry, but yeah, it was like a hospice, but it was run by these Catholics, and the nurses were all nuns, and they were so nice. Because I don't know, for some reason, I guess at the end of life, people feel better if they're around nuns and priests and stuff, So, but they were so nice there. There, they were nice. But those were the only nice nuns I ever met. Because I remember I had to go to work. So I had a work uniform, which was pants and a shirt, right? And so it was Holy Week, and I wanted to go get communion before I went to work, right? So I went into the church to go up to receive early morning before I went to work. And the nun yelled at me, like, how dare you? Women don't wear pants in church. And I told her, I have to go to work. This is my uniform because I have to eat. You're not feeding me. I said, God wants me to get to work so I can eat, so I don't die. And she just looked at me funny. I wasn't allowed to receive because I was in pants. I was so mad. I never went to that church again. And then the next church that I decided was going to be my church, because that one wasn't, I talked to them and I was like, look, this was what happened at the other. Are you like this? Because then I'm going to go become Catholic or Protestant or something else because I'm not going for this. This is ridiculous. This is the stupidest thing I ever heard, that you can't receive because you have pants on because you have to go to work. And the priest was like, no, no, honey, you can. I don't know, he goes, that nun was really old school. It's okay. This church is okay. Normally we don't do that. The Greek people. I'm like, okay, well, I just want to make sure. So then I had a new church and I always go to them now. But yeah, but she wouldn't let me receive because I had I had pants on. Yeah. But anyway, it was great and clean. Yeah. Should have taken them off. Yes. Listen, I was already on the naughty list there at that church. Imagine me taking off my pants and just having my sweatshirt on. I mean, geez, if I would have known, I would have brought like just a long black skirt and put it over my pants so they wouldn't have seen, you know, like, but, um, yeah, I didn't know and I was running to work and yeah, I was mad. Anyway, so that's what happened there. I didn't, yeah. Anyway, and then their excuse, because then because I called my mother and I told my mother was pissed, so she went there. And she's like, I don't understand. And they're like, well, she shouldn't work on Holy Week. Don't they know that? She goes, she works for a bunch of fucking Catholics. We're Greek Orthodox. And my mother's like, she works for a whole bunch of Catholics. What do you want? Like, it is what it is. She has to go to work. We're poor. Like, my mother was mad too. Yeah, we never went to that church again, but my mother went and let him have it after I was like, so mad. Because I was a teenager, I was like maybe 13, 14. And I was going to work on Holy Week because I had no choice but to go to work because my father was on disability. My mother was a waitress and I worked at a bakery. Like, it wasn't like, ugh, does it make me laugh? Well, crafting. I have scissors and a rotary craft. Well, who told you to be crafting now? Yeah. No, that was funny. Mm-mm-mm. It is what it is. Yeah, good on her. Yeah, no, my mother was Greek, but was Greek. She was Greek, but she and my father was Sicilian. But my father didn't take no crap. But my mother didn't take any crap either. Like, she was a regular Greek in the fact that she was cheap. She was what do they call it? Exaggerative with her stories to almost to the point where you didn't know what the story was. Like, you're lying. And she's like, it's called exaggerating. It makes it more exciting when you tell the story. She was a storyteller. So anyway, so it wasn't lying, it was exaggerating. Yeah, the Greeks were like that. But yeah, but strong. Like, if she highly believed in, like, no, uh, this is the new age, like women and men, and that we're all people and we should be treated like people. I love the Italian and Greek people I've met in my life. There you go. Yeah. And then when you have an Italian and a Greek mix like me, you got this. You got this craziness. It got so hot in here, guys. I'm like talking about taking things off. It might not be my pants I take off though. I might have to take off my sweatshirt. I'm like, woohoo. Does she use Windex for everything? No, I'm gonna tell you a funny story. Not her generation, but the generation before, and it wasn't Windex. It was green rubbing alcohol. I guess that's where they took the Windex from. Whatever problem you had, they would give you green rubbing. No, use this. It's gonna clean it, and it's all gonna be better. Oh, thanks, Mary. It's all gonna be better. Green rubbing alcohol. They used to come right, like you would fall. The old Greek grandma who was sitting at the window, like you know the Greek grandma. Yeah, they were there. They were at the window watching like lunatics. They weren't as crazy, but because they were in America for a while, but they would come down and green alcohol on everything. Ooh, and that shit hurt. When you had a cut and they poured green alcohol on it, you were like, oh, what are you doing? Green alcohol. Yeah. And the Italians, the Italians are funny that way too. Well, my father's Sicilian. He had that other stuff that came in the brown thing. What was that? Peroxide. Everything was peroxide. He would come, no, peroxide. He would pour peroxide on everything. I was like, listen, what are you crazy people doing? Yep, my mom too. Green alcohol and newspapers to clean windows and mirrors. My mom did that. Yeah, the green alcohol. And my father was, so the Greeks were with the green alcohol. My father, who was Sicilian, everything was peroxide, 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 peroxide. I was like, so between the one running out with the green alcohol and one with the peroxide, burning. My cuts were burning. They both work. Yeah, they do. Germans using iodine for everything. Stuff killed men. Yes, iodine. Yeah, it's like that. The peroxide is almost like the iodine. I think came in that brown bottle. Oh, and it was like that. Oh, that stuff burn. I was like, what are you doing? You gotta kill me. And they're like, no, it takes away the germs. And as soon as they would put it on, it would all puss out, be all puffy. And I'm like, my hand is melting. And they're like, no, that's germs coming out. I'm like, you freaking crazy psychos. I thought it was like acid the first time and then started bubbling. I'm like, what are you doing? Oh no, I hated peroxide. No, no. The green alcohol, okay, I don't care. Burns, okay, good. But that peroxide, it would make your hand all bubble, and you thought, like, your skin was gonna come off. We had a brutal German land lady babysitter made Olaf seem like a teddy bear. Oh no. Oh no. I can imagine. No, no. I didn't have my grandmother would come babysit us. She was good. Well, then she started getting dementia, but I was older, so my mother didn't mind my grandmother coming because she knew I would take care of my grandmother and my sister, even though I knew my grandmother was supposedly watching us, But she was just watching to make sure, the house didn't burn down or anything. But at the end, she had dementia. So I was like, Ma, she didn't really have dementia. That's what they said she had. They said she had dementia, and, she would ask me where the garbage can was 3 times and all this stuff. But she had a brain aneurysm, which they could have saved her. She didn't have to die so early because she was like 72 or something, my grandmother, my father's mother. My mother's mother's still alive, 95. But she died, yeah, from a brain aneurysm that they could have stopped. They could have fixed it, but they didn't check for it. They thought she had dementia, Alzheimer's, or whatever they called it. So they're like, nah, unfortunately, that's what it is. They never did a scan. So there you go. My mom had the best medical kit. I swear she could perform surgery on the kitchen table if she wanted. Hey, Carol, love, how are you? Yep. No, it's good. We're just kind of shooting the breeze a little, Carol, before we left. I did all my card readings. Been here 2 hours and 15 minutes. So we were just kind of, I showed all my crafts I've been making. So we were just kind of at the end now, like, yeah, talking about craziness. I prefer peroxide over alcohol. I remember when I was little, I had these sores in my mouth, and the doctor prescribed purple iodine. Purple iodine. Made you drink it? I don't think you're supposed to drink that stuff. I think that would kill you. I grew up on Cape Cod. She wasn't fighting the summer traffic if we hurt ourselves. She put my finger back together with tongue depressors. Oh man, good for her. Yeah, no, Cape Cod is a little out there. It's like my daughter who lives in the middle of the sticks in Indiana. So I told her, how you get to the hospital if there's an emergency? She goes, oh, well, the police will come and then they'll drive you to the helipad where the helicopter is. And then the helicopter will airlift you to the hospital. I'm like, what the fuck? You'll be dead. Ooh, not to drink. Oh, you said purple. You said it was in your mouth. And I was like, did they make you drink it? That doctor was crazy. I'm surprised you didn't die. Are you sure it was purple iodine, Tita? They say purple for mouth sores. Oh, okay. Yeah. I was like, what would you do with it if you didn't drink it? I'm just curious. She had mouth sores, purple iodine. Where'd you put the iodine if you can't put it in your mouth? I'm just curious now, Tina. Tina, sis, about this crazy doctor. Where did he make you put the purple iodine? Just curious. Just curious. Mouth sores, purple iodine, not in the mouth. Where'd you put it? Come on, sis. We'll get it out of her eventually, Iron. She's going to tell us. She's going to tell us where she put that purple iodine. Come on. They would rub it on the sores. Yeah, but the sores were in your mouth. So you would just rub it and then what, pat it so you don't swallow any, I guess? Or it would soak it up in. I think it's still going into your bloodstream. I don't like any of that. No. They swab it on the sores and it's bright purple stain. I've seen kids have it done. Really? Hmm. And so they make it bright purple so what? They could see where the sores are and rub it again. Like, is it different than regular iodine? This is a whole. This is turned into, what is this? Dr. House? House, remember Dr. Hauser, the little tiny guy who was a doctor at like 12 or something. Meanwhile, at 12, I couldn't tie my shoes. I used salt water and swish, but it was, oh, you see, you had the something else. So, see, maybe the doctor iron was like, it's the same thing. Same thing. Purple iodine, this gentle, it's the same thing, just rub. They use, yeah, they used it on a cotton ball and rubbed all over the mouth sores. Hmm, interesting. In the color of the flower, it's the sores from yeast. Huh, I didn't know all this. Interesting. I have only had one, like, I used to get them, but because I had, like, I don't know, nervous tick, and I would bite for some reason, and I would always bite the inside of my jaw. So I'd always have little, I guess, sores, bruises, bumps. They would be little bumps. But I never put anything on them. They went away. Now I was like, okay, I'm never doing that anymore. And I haven't had those in a long, long time. Since I stopped biting the inside of my jaw from stress or whatever. I remember I couldn't even swallow or close my mouth. Oh no. Canker. Ooh. No. I always bite the sides of my mouth. Yeah. Or even like I would bite under here, over here. I would, whatever I could grab onto, I would bite it like when I was stressed. And I was like, no. And I really had to train myself, but I haven't done that anymore. So excited for myself. Anyway, because I was like, no, I don't want, those things are painful. And when you have something hot or ice, ugh, I used to be really into all the medication remedies, but with all my allergies, I got away from it. Yes. I must have been about 5 or 6. Oh, no. Well, hey, if it works, that's a good idea. But like I said, when I saw them pour it on my hand and it bubbled, I was like, no, you're not putting that stuff anywhere near me again. Where's the green alcohol? Yeah, it was a nervous tick. Haven't done it in years. Yeah, that's what it was. It was like a nervous, like when I was in school, tests. I wasn't good with testing, and whenever I would have a test, oh man, be bad. So I'm like, mm-mm. But yeah, actually, it got easy not to do it when I got out of school. So yeah, probably since high school, I haven't had that. Yep. All right, guys, I'm gonna let you go because it's 2.5 hours. I figure that's it. Actually, I'm getting tired, and it's 9 o'clock, and I still have to call Danny, make sure he's okay, clean up my crafting mess, which I threw in my son's room because I thought he was going to still be on his trip to Florida, but he came back right before I started the live stream. I put all the stuff that I was making the gnomes with because I didn't want it on the table when I did the live stream in his room. So he was like, what the hell? I got to take Tara out. Yes, we're leaving, Iron. Thank you so much for coming. Much love to you. Ha, good timing. That's right. Thank you all for coming. Time. Oh, you would forget everything. Mm-hmm. Yeah, test taking was bad. questions, I would know it. So they were like, I don't understand why you just can't write it down. I go, I don't know what's different. Maybe it's the timing aspect. I don't like anything that's timed. Like I like to take my time. Like if you said no, you could take all day to do the test, I would sit there and be fine. I wouldn't take all day, but knowing that I had all day would make me feel better, you know? Anywho, thank you guys so much. Mary and Drew and Terry and Danny and Mystic and Tina and Diane and Iron and Jen and Eddie who came in and Christine and Kathy and Wolf and Hound and Derby and George. Did I get everybody? Sure, okay. Beth. And did I say Mary? Bah! Yes! And Carol. This is like Santa's Christmas list. Who's on the good list today? What's going on? I said Beth. I remembered. Like, who else is here? Wow, good memory, Christina. I think you did get everyone. Yay! All right. Well, then, thank you all for being here, and we will see you Saturday for the next live stream. And of course, tomorrow is another video crafting up until like the end of next week because, you know, it's Halloween. We got to finish it. And then, you know, back to regular scheduled programming, hopefully. Thank you guys so much, and we'll see you soon. Bye, guys.